I'm Shelly Terrell, and today we are going to talk about teaching English through music. Every Friday, American TESOL presents free Friday webinars, and we do various topics. Next week, we'll be doing puppets in the ELT classroom. We didn't do it today because I've been traveling, and I don't have my puppets with me, so I thought maybe next week, so that way you can see the puppets that I actually use in class. Um, Today we're going to talk about teaching English through music, and this could be 2 webinars because there's so much you can do with music. I'm sure there's a lot that you've already done with music. Music is very inspirational and great for kids. The reason why is because music is something they can identify with. It's in all cultures, and I have found that in many countries, music is actually English music is a huge industry, and many students will actually be motivated and they'll recognize many of the English songs and things like that. So it's one of those things that most students will identify with and they'll be motivated by. I also find that students want to learn the vernacular, they want to learn the slang and things like that about music. My teenagers would love listening to hip-hop music. I mean, they might have not been motivated to do much else, but they loved music. And they were always asking me, Miss, what does this mean in American English? What does this slang term mean? What does this slang mean? And so that's how I started teaching with music. What I used to do, this is some of the hardware that you can use for music. You can use things like a microphone on a computer, and I'll show you some of the software. You can see what software that is right there. And I used to let them bring their MP3 players and their podcasts and their iPods. And what they used to do is they used to share what kind of music they liked, what was their favorite type of music, and what they thought the lyrics meant. I actually had a couple of friends, and they said that their parents, the way they learned English was by listening to music. So music can be very motivational and help students learn English. So you can use things such as iPods, MP3 players, you can use CD players, you can use the radio. So there's different ways that you can use music. And software. Okay, so if you have a Mac like I do, then you will love GarageBand. And one of the sites that I really enjoy a lot is I like CC Music. Let me go ahead and give you that one, CC Mixture. And CC Mixture is a place where there are many musicians and they have Creative Commons music. So this means that if you do a video, like a music video, or if you do a podcast, then you can use CC Mixture music and you can put it on the internet. You can't put popular music. That's something you have to watch out for with students. So they might like things like Usher or Justin Bieber or something like that. But we really have to be careful when we're using music to teach our students that they can't always put that on the internet because it's actually against copyright laws. But you can use ccmixture.org. They have so much music, and under each category, and it's English music. And then the students can find something they like, and they can use this music on the internet, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it. If you have a PC, then you might like Audacity. Okay, so I'm going to start by going through some lesson ideas. One of the most simplest is karaoke. And there's Greta Sandler. She's at Gret on Twitter. And Greta does this thing called Karaoke Fridays. And every Friday, the kids get the lyrics to a song. They like, for example, Waka Waka from Shakira. But they like different various music selections in English. And they learn the lyrics and they learn about the music. And this is what they choose to sing every Friday. Something that I really like that Greta does with her kids is that they're 5th graders in Argentina and they're learning English. And one of the things that they also do is that they will learn the lyrics to a song and then they will sing it to another class in America or something like that. And then that class will sing another song to them. And they share music through Skype. And so this is a really great idea and platform. Small kids love to share music on Skype. And I've seen many kids, they'll do especially if it's TPR, like the hand movements and stuff like that. And then the other kids will go and they'll also share music as well. So this is one idea. Karaoke is always fantastic. But sometimes your kids might be really shy. So if your kids are really shy, another idea I like to do is have students bring in their playlist and share their favorite songs. I have my adult students. This works really well with them. Each term in each course that I teach, I have them each pick one song they like. It has to be in English. And then they share it. We'll play like 1 or 2 minutes. Sometimes they bring CDs, so that way we have it in a CD player. And I have them look up the meaning. There are many places where you can look up song meanings, where you can see a forum of where to, what the song lyrics might mean. But what I usually have them do is also listen to, they print off the lyrics and they share it with everyone, and then they give an idea of what they think that the song means and why they like and chose that song. So this is a great site that talks about sound meanings, and people just come and they talk about what they think the music sounds like. For teenagers, one of the things that I have them do is I try to have them make playlists and share maybe over a theme or something like that. And then they do different things like that. Now, one of the great lessons is from, you might know this person, Jeremy Harmer. And he wrote the practice of English teaching. He wrote actually one of the greatest books that you'll read about English teaching. And he does a whole entire unit on touchable dreams. And what touchable dreams is, well, I might as well just play it for you so you can hear it. But it's poetry set to the music of Sting Bingham. And Jeremy Harmer does this entire unit where he tells you different things if you go to the workshop that you can do with the CD. Now, I own the CD, so you can actually purchase the CD, and Jeremy will share with you different activities that are made for English language learners. The thing about Touchable Dreams is it's poetry that you may already be familiar with, and your students might be familiar with. So with this, it's really great because then you're able to go ahead and you're able to teach poetry as well. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of Touchable Dreams. And actually, I'm going to give you the link to a workshop. Okay, so let's see if you can hear.
The sound of its bright syllables like a charm, like a spell. Falling in love is glamorous hell. The crouched, parched heart like a tiger ready to kill, a flame's fierce licks under the skin. My life, larger than life, beautiful, you strolled in. I hid in my ordinary days in the long grass of routine in my camouflage rooms. You sprawled in my gaze, staring back from anyone's face, from the shape of a cloud, from the pining earth-struck moon which gapes at me as I open the bedroom door.
Okay, so you heard the main one, and it's beautiful poetry, and adult students will really take to it quite well. And I'm going to share with you a post by Mike Harrison, because Mike Harrison attended one of the workshops from Jeremy. And I'm going to share with you some of the lessons that Jeremy does with it. One of them is a gap fill. And these are, the thing that I like about these lessons is that any song that inspires you, any song that you like, actually, no, this is